Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Booker Chat. This is going to be a weekly series where I talk about the International Booker Prize long list. We can check in on what we're reading, what our thoughts are, and any predictions that we have for the shortlist. Before we get into what I've been reading, I would love to hear where you're at with the Booker Prize. Are you reading anything? What have you started? What are your thoughts? Let me know it all. I was able to read 2 books from the long list. The first was Taiwan Travelogue. So Taiwan Travelogue is a story about a woman from Japan who travels to Taiwan to write about her experiences living in the country. It takes place in the 1930s, and in the 1930s, Taiwan was a colony of Japan. So our main character is led around the island by her translator, and the first half of the book is a lot of the main character being kind of like demanding and really trying to immerse herself in the culture. She doesn't want to be a tourist. She wants all the local food. She wants all the cultural food, things like that. And I found the main character kind of annoying as hell in the first half of the book, but I think that was kind of by design. And the second half of the book, the translator starts to kind of like stick up for herself or challenge the main character a bit. And I thought that was really good and really interesting. And I really loved the ending of the book. I think it is definitely worth the read. And then I also read She Who Remains, and I love this book. It was told in a really interesting way. It tells a story about a woman in a rural Albanian village. And in order to get out of her arranged marriage, she decides to be declared as a sworn virgin. And in the town where she lives, that decision has consequences. She's like seen as a man, and the consequences reverberate throughout her town and throughout other people's lives. The story almost feels like a fairy tale or like a folk tale. I kind of thought of The Vet's Daughter by Barbara Commons, and that it's like a dark sort of fairy tale. It feels very verbal, like it feels like it's being told to you because the prose is kind of fragmented and it's kind of poetic, and there's like a lot of repeating of phrases. Whenever I would pick this up, I would just like fully be there. The writing was beautiful, it was gorgeous, it was queer. It's a type of book that I love that the International Booker exposes me to that I might not be familiar with myself, and I just had a really good time with this one, so definitely worth the read.